Botswana and Namibia will submit a joint bid to host the Africa Cup of Nations in 2027. Dubbed BONA, the two Southern African nations are hoping to play host to the tournament for the third time in the region since 2013, when it was held in South Africa, and 2010 in Angola. Both countries named their technical committee members earlier this month at the official signing of the bid in Gaborone, Botswana. Former footballer Julian Garises, who was also a member of the 2010 AFCON bid technical committee, believes Namibia has identified the correct individuals with necessary skills experience.
We can only progress with people who knows what we want from the game. And as we know, the government is in front, and then some of them are working for the government, although they are in football. So they have insight on what we want. If you look at John Munjo, who was also 2010 the chairperson for the 2010 bid, we look at where did we went wrong. And then there were too many countries that had within our region that was wanted to host the games, and Angola was the successful one. And then you look at since 2010, where are we as Namibian? Although we don't play football, we can, and we don't have facilities. We have enough time to work on both of them.
While in agreement with Garises on the value that will be put on a table from the committee, Matthew Haikali, a sport consultant, said some expertise were overlooked.
You need a financial person in that team. I don't know who's the financial person in terms of our committees, whose responsibility, because it's a lot of calculations in terms of funding. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we need to be able to look at somebody who can look at the business opportunities that are going to be created. So you need somebody who's business-minded, not a football person, but somebody who's business-minded to be able to look at the business development in terms of all the logistics. It's an international competition, a continental competitions. There's going to be legal issues. You've got the TVs, you've got the streaming services, you've got the marketing. You need somebody who can be able to advise the committee in terms of the legalities of these agreements that are going to be entered, especially when you're bringing international stars from outside.
Contacted for comments, a member of the technical committee speaking on condition of anonymity, not authorized to speak, told NBC that any needed service or skill will be roped in by the committee accordingly. Another panelist on the show, Marco Ndlovu, a sports journalist, feels that Namibia and Botswana stand a good chance to win the bid compared to Senegal, Tanzania, Morocco and Burkina Faso that are also in the race.
The fact that we're in Southern Africa gives us some sort of advantage, not a very big advantage, but some sort of advantage due to the fact that we haven't hosted the tournament before. So that will give us a few votes, not so many votes. But then if you look at in terms of the infrastructure, Senegal, they just built one of the top stadiums in the world, not in Africa, but one of the top stadiums in the world. So we have to challenge Senegal when we renovate our stadiums or when we build our stadiums. That's number one. Number two, with Morocco, we know they've, their infrastructure is out of this world. Their road network is out of this world. Their internet, their connectivity, their transport system is out of this world. So as it stands right now, you might look at it and say, I think Morocco is the favorites. So for us, we have to target to be better than Morocco, and then we take it from there and say, look, we are better than Morocco. Let's look at what Senegal can challenge us with.
Team Namibia consists of the former NFA president John Munjo as the vice chairperson of the committee, Erwin Javera, acting director of sport, Tovi Krobeb, former NPA league administrator, Roger Kambatuku, the secretary, and the current acting NFA secretary general, Jackie Gertse.